Students, check the question on your screen. The following conversion can be achieved with the help of. So 4 reagents are been specified and you need to find out the suitable reagent for conversion of aldehydic group into primary alcoholic group. To find out the answer for this question, you need to know details about the reagents. So I'll consider those reagents one by one. The first reagent is BF3 boron trifluoride. Let us see the various possibilities where they can be used. This can be used for the formation of coordination complexes. For an example, ether, when gives a treatment with BF3, gets converted into this type of coordination complexes. Since BF3 is a Lewis acid catalyst, so it will accept the electrons donated through the oxygen atom of an ether, right? So that is one of the possibility for BF3. Next possibility for BF3 as a reagent is in hydroboration oxidation reactions. In these reactions, they are not used directly but in the form of B2H6, because B2H6 are directly involved within this reaction for conversion of alkenes into alcohols. And this B2H6 is prepared with the help of BF3 according to this reaction. So sodium borohydride in presence of BF3 maintaining the temperatures of 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, you get diboranes, right? The next probability for BF3 type of reagents is for esterification of acids. See this particular reaction. So here you are taking one of the carboxylic acid derivative. This carboxylic acid, when interacts with alcohol like methanol in presence of BF3, gets converted into an ester. So COOH is been converted into COOCH3. Okay. After that, the next possibility for BF3 as a reagent is in ring cleavage of epoxides. You are aware of epoxides. Epoxides are basically the cyclic ethers. So this cyclic ethers, when interacted with BF3 or in presence of BF3, gets converted into aldehydes, right? So however, up till now we are not considered whether it can work out for conversion of aldehydes into your alcoholic group, which was the main question corresponding to it, right? Now let us consider the next reagent. So this is aluminium trichloride. Again, aluminium trichloride can be used in various types of organic synthesis reactions. Consider the first one, whereby benzene has been converted into chlorobenzene in presence of AlCl3. So for chlorination of aromatic compounds, we can take help of this Lewis acid catalyst and you can convert it into chlorinated derivatives. See the next reaction. In this particular reaction, we are taking, or this is a reaction for Friedel-Crafts acylation, right? So benzene has been converted into an acyl benzene, that is converted into a ketone, right? So conversion of aromatic compounds into ketone can be done due to acetylation in presence of acyl chlorides and in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. The next reaction is the reaction corresponding to Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Again, in this alkylation reaction, we are taking help of anhydrous AlCl3, whereby an example is given to you where phenol is getting converted into paracresol and orthocresol mixture. Okay. The next possibility for aluminium trichloride is in case of Gattermann's aldehyde synthesis. So in Gattermann's aldehyde synthesis, what we do? We take phenols and in presence of HCN and HCl, also a main role is played here of anhydrous AlCl3, the main reagent within this reaction system. Initially it gets converted into an intermediate, that is aldimine hydrochloride, and then this aldimine hydrochloride gets converted into corresponding aldehyde. So phenol is getting converted into para-hydroxybenzaldehyde by a final step of hydrolysis in this case. Okay. After that, we'll consider the next reagent. So the next reagent is osmium tetraoxide. Molecular formula has been shown here. Now, as far as this reagent is concerned, it is a strong oxidizing agent and it works very good in case of dihydroxylation of alkenes. And during the dihydroxylation of alkenes, it always gives you vicinal diols, right? That is, the stereochemistry in this case is always syn. So both the hydroxyl groups will be present on the same sides. So either you will get a complete trans conformation, or either you will get a complete you won't be getting a trans conformation in this case. You will be always getting a cis conformation. So as you can see here, both the hydroxyl groups above the plane, and in this case both the hydroxyl groups below the plane. So the substituents which will be attached during this dihydroxylation will always be present on one side of the double bond. See this particular reaction, whereby alkene in presence of osmium tetraoxide, initially we are getting an osmate ester and cyclic intermediate complex here, and this on hydrolysis with sodium bisulfite or sodium sulfite will produce ethylene glycol, or will produce in general a vicinal diol. Is it clear? Now let us move on to the next reagent. So aluminium isopropoxide, an important reagent in MPV reduction, that is Mirvin-Pondoff-Verley reduction. I have specified this reaction in detail within one of my video. If you want to know the complete mechanism of this reduction reaction, you can get the details about it from the link specified within the playlist, or the link which I have been giving within the description below this video. Okay. So see what happens in this case. Here this particular aluminium isopropoxide in presence of isopropyl alcohol is used for conversion of aldehydes or ketones into alcohols. So say for example, if you are having an aldehyde will be converted into a primary alcohol, and if you are having a ketone, it will be converted into a secondary alcohol. Is it okay? So in general I can say aluminium isopropoxide is very efficient reagent for conversion of carbonyl compounds into alcohols. It is highly selective reagent, and so even alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds can be efficiently converted into alpha beta unsaturated alcohols. That is, it is not going to at all disturb your carbon-carbon double bond. It will be specifically acting only on the carbonyl group within your compound. Is it clear? So let us move towards our main question. So we directly have our answer now. All these three options are not possible. So we are only left with this option, aluminium isopropoxide, and with this reagent you can efficiently convert aldehyde group into a primary alcoholic group. Is it okay? So that's for today. I'll continue with the next video tomorrow.